Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Hello Church. I am Justin Trapper.
And I and Wade Beardener.
Wade Bear.
We have a very special episode for you today. We're actually going to take you behind the curtain of Ministry Pass and see how we put together sermon series for the website. And I'm hoping that if you're a Ministry Pass subscriber, it's going to be helpful to you. But even if you're not, it's going to give you an idea of how we put together sermon series. And you can also put together sermon series on your own using a similar system.
Yeah, so here at Ministry Pass, we have over 1,000 sermon series that we have created over the past close to 7 years now. We're producing over 20 or publishing 20 sermon series a month.
It's crazy.
And, pastors, you know this, right? To create a sermon series, it requires all different skill sets, all different types of people. The theologian, the researcher, the graphic designer, the media person, the video. Like, it takes a lot of hands and a lot of skill sets. And a lot of times the pastor is sort of wearing all of these hats. Wade is actually director of our resources here at Ministry Pass. And so we have a pre-recorded segment where he did a training on how we put together and create our sermon series, our process, and everything involved in that. So, hey, if you are a Ministry Pass member, like Wade said, it's gonna be cool to see the behind the scenes. If not, though, you can follow these principles, right, and create your own sermon series. And maybe you're missing a personnel, like a key person on your team. Maybe this will help you identify that gap there, so that your sermon series can be even more compelling this year.
Yeah, so go ahead and check out this segment, and I hope that it benefits you and your ministry. Hi, I'm Wade Bearden, the content director at Ministry Pass, and one of our passions is to provide you, pastors and ministers across the world, with exceptional content. And we do that through creating sermon series. I want to share for just a moment about what a sermon series is and how it gets made here at Ministry Pass. So every single month, we sit down and we think about 3 months ahead of time. What do we want to go up on the site? What holidays, what topics are people going to be talking about? And we have people in our brainstorming sessions, people that are on our team, people that are outside our team, people that are church planners, people that have been in ministry, and we just talk over ideas. What Bible books, what passages can we talk through? What topics can we explore? And we collect all that material together, as well as thinking through some creative names to help people remember what you talk about each week. And then after that, I send a lot of that information to our Ministry Pass editor, Rebecca. And then she weeds through that and we dialogue back and forth until we get a really great big idea and a title for each sermon series. After that, we shoot it off to our writers. And let me tell you, our writers are incredible. We have people with doctorates, people with master's degrees, people who have experience, years of experience, decades of experience in the church. And what they do is they don't create a script with this sermon series. They create an outline, and then they provide research help, illustration help, application help. We have tons of writers, and they each provide a unique perspective by which to study the text that they're exploring. Then we get all that back and we begin editing, we begin shifting, tweaking things, making sure our information, our citations are correct. Now, during this time, I'm also communicating with our graphic designers. We have some incredible graphic designers, and we talk about the vision for the series, the content. We talk about where we want that sermon series to go and perhaps what it will look like to help communicate this aspect of God's Word. So our designers are working on that. We get those back, we tweak those, and then I send it out to get bundled. And when I say bundled, I basically mean we want to give you all the images where you don't have to play around with the graphic at all if you don't want to. So we'll have Spanish translations of some sermons. We'll also create the graphics for social media, for print, and for your screen. So everything that you need, we'll also create a countdown video and a bumper video. Once all that's collected and our sermon series has been edited, then we start putting it together to be published on the site, and I'll even record a little video talking about the vision behind each sermon series. That's how we create our sermon series each month. Now, you might be thinking, oh, what about the calendars? So every single year we get a huge group of people And we start talking about calendars. And when we do that, we don't say, oh, what are just some cool sermon series that we can go through for the next 12 months? No, we're talking to pastors who are actually putting together their calendars. We talk to people with years of experience, and we say, what's a good 12-month discipleship plan? And we start building those out, and then we build out the sermon series, and we go through that entire process over the course of the year until we get our calendars. We got a lot of calendars to choose from, and each of those is really the result of our writers and our people on our team thinking and praying, God, what would you have us do to assist churches this year? And I really think all that we've created this year is just really special. And I think it's going to help you as you communicate God's word.
That was Wade. My job here is done.
Thank you for listening to this abbreviated episode of Hello Church. And like we said, hope it benefits you and your ministry to kind of learn how we process, how we put together our sermon series here at Ministry Pass. We want to tell you about something very important coming up. And really, this is something that can benefit not just you and your ministry, but also you individually as a person. And that's the Pastor's Story Workshop. That's happening at the end of February 26th at 8:30 a.m. And we really want to put together quality stuff here for you as pastors. And so we've got Josh Taylor, our director of online media marketing, and he is really just going to sit down and talk about what it means to create a story plan or a story guide for your life.
Yeah, so not only for your life, pastors, but also for your organization, defining a vision, right, and a mission. Josh is he's actually a trainer for Donald Miller through Story Brand, and so he is applying some of the things that he's learned and viewing it through the lens of pastoral ministry. And we believe it's going to be helpful. It's actually an all-day workshop. It's a seminar, all-day seminar. So there's some cost involved, but we believe it's going to be a great investment into yourself.
Yeah.
So that is going to be February 28th, I believe. 26th. I'll be there if I'm not 2 days late. And it's going to be a great time together. We think you're going to really, really enjoy it. So make sure you register. You can register. Where's the link at? We'll have the link in the show notes.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to comment below if you're watching on YouTube. But can't wait to see everyone at the Pastor's Story Workshop.
Well, click the link, or you can go to sermonary.co/the pastor's story. So sermonary.co/the pastor's story, and you can check that out. We'll see you next time on Hello Church. As always, make sure to subscribe wherever you get this episode at, and also rate and review us on iTunes. You can also review us on YouTube. It really, just whatever you can do to support the podcast is super helpful for us, and we very much appreciate all of it.
Yeah, we appreciate those 5-star reviews lately. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
See ya.